another video. In this video will be a series on Python, introduction to Python series, and in this series I'll be teaching you about Python, everything you need to know about Python programming. And in this first video we shall be looking at the history of Python. Python is a widely used, interpreted, high-level programming language, and it is actually an object-oriented programming language, meaning that it is a programming language that uses more of data and objects rather than function and logic. And whether people like it or not, they use Python every day in their devices, whether computer or tablets, they use Python. The founder of Python is actually a man called Guido van Rosen. He was the one who developed Python, laid the foundation for Python as a programming language solely. So he was the one who actually did that, and it was first released in the year 1991 on the 20th of February. So ever since then, Python has actually undergone series of development by other programmers, testers, even generally users. And those users have actually been anonymous, so they've been developing it up till what it is now. But when you compare it to other programming languages, other programming languages are being developed by companies, by a group of persons. But Python itself was developed single-handedly by a man, and it has undergone. It was created by a man, and it has undergone a series of developments ever since then. As at now, Python is being maintained by the Python Software Foundation. So it is a non-profit membership organization that is responsible for the development, for the popularization of Python as a programming language. But now when we look at Python, we want to know what is the importance of Python. How is it different from other programming language? We see here that it is easy to learn. Python is a very easy language when you compare it to languages like Java, languages like C++. Python is very, very, very easy. And then also it is easy to use for writing new codes, of software and models. So basically, when you are building AI models, artificial intelligence model, Python is used, and it is very, very easy to work with Python to build all those things. Remember, it is an object-oriented programming, so it works on data rather than logic and functions. And then also it is easy to obtain, install, and to deploy. So once you get it, it is free. Yes, it is free. You can source for it. It's an open source. Programming language. You can go to the internet, you get it, you install it, and boom, you are good to go. Now let's look at the uses of Python. The uses of Python. Python is used in web and internet development. Yes, Python serves as the basics for web frameworks. You have web frameworks such as the Django, for instance. So Python serves as the basis for building the framework that is used in the web and the internet. It is also used in scientific and numeric computing. Yes, Python contains how do I put it? Python contains a library that is called SciPy. So SciPy is a library in Python that enables the user to do computing, mathematical computing, scientific computing, calculations, anything having to do with calculations. So SciPy is a library in Python that is used for that. Even you have another library called IPython. So it is used in when you are dealing with workstations. You have IPython. It is also used. Python is used in education. It is very easy to teach. So you can use Python to teach learners programming language. Yes, it's very easy, and then it is used in building desktop GUIs. So that is graphic user interface. So you have like your widgets, the widgets on your desktop, your time, your alarm clock. It has a library that is called Kinta. So with Kinta in Python, you can use it to build desktop graphic user interface. And then also it is used in software development to build softwares, and then it is used in developing games. So some of the games that we have around, they are actually built and developed by Python. So that is all we shall take in this first video. So in the next video, we shall be looking at comments in Python. See you in the next video.